Can dogs really learn to talk to us? My name is Alexis Devine. You might know me from the Mashable video I did talking about my dog Bunny. I've been teaching Bunny to speak using AAC, or Augmentative and Alternative Communication, for about the last 10 months. Today, I'm going to teach you how to train your dogs to communicate using the very same method. While my board has 48 buttons, today we're going to start with just 3: outside, play, and all done. I received my own board as a beta tester through Fluent Pet, a canine AAC company that combines the ideas of the Fitzgerald key with insights from cognitive science. The idea is to provide some clever hints that can help your learner grow their vocabulary more quickly. As your learner advances, I'd recommend using the Fitzgerald key to group your words by how they fit into a sentence. Hopefully this way, your dog will have a better shot at figuring out how to put words together. But for now, we're just going to start with a few buttons. Teaching buttons 1 or 2 at a time seems to get the best results. Before you get started, here are some quick tips. Patience is key. One of the things we've learned over the past year is that dogs seem to process language a lot more slowly than we do. So giving your learner between 15 and 40 seconds and not rushing them will help. Use paw targeting exercises so that your canine learner will be primed for button pushing. Avoid giving your dog a treat or eat button, as this is likely to be too exciting for them, especially if they are highly food motivated. Before you start, you should have at least some rudimentary communication, such as commands or understanding your dog's body language. Learning to communicate on their terms first will set you up for success. Oh, and never ever grab your dog's paw and force them to push the button. Okay, let's get started. Number 1, how to model outside. Outside is one of the best words to start with, as many dogs already know what it means. They're communicating that they want to go outside when they scratch your paw at the door, right? That's why it's a great first button to start with. In our group of beta testers, here's what we found works best. First, put the outside button by the door. Start modeling the outside button by saying outside, pressing the outside button, then letting your dog outside. Continue modeling outside by pressing it every time you leave the house and every time your dog goes outside. Keep encouraging your dog to press the buttons. Try to stay positive even if you're frustrated, and reward small steps, like looking at the button or moving their paw closer to the button. We've come up with a series of stages so that you can gauge how well your dog is progressing linguistically. Stage 0. Your learner does not know what the buttons are or their meanings. In this stage, we are introducing the buttons to our dog and teaching them how to press them. Stage 1. When you've reached this stage, your learner will know to expect a response when they press a button, but they may not know the exact meanings of each button. When your dog eventually presses the button, take them outside and reward the heck out of them. Remember, the key is repetition and reinforcement. Stage 2. Your dog is in this stage when they are regularly pressing the button that the word refers to, such as outside. At this point, I'd recommend moving your buttons to a central location, such as the hex tiles. Number 2, how to model play. Play will be one of your dog's favorite buttons, which makes it pretty easy to model. Begin by asking your dog in an excited voice if they want to play. Use the button and the word play before playtime. Play can and should consist of all sorts of things, like tug of war, tossing a ball, or really anything that motivates your dog's play drive. It can be helpful to keep the play button near their favorite toy or a toy box. Keep reinforcing the word until your dog eventually understands. Make sure that the meaning is relative to the way that you normally play with them. When you're able to model multiple words and your canine learner is fully engaged, you've reached stage 3. Number 3, how to model all done. You can use this button to model all done when you finish any activity. After you're done playing, for example, press the all done button, say all done, and walk away from your dog. You can also take away your dog's toy, press the all done button, and say all done to signify the end of playtime. Remember, patience is key. It might take your dog weeks or even months to learn a new button, which is why we recommend starting with only a few. If you or your learner are frustrated, take a break. Dogs are very sensitive to our emotional state. At stage 4, your learner is using multiple words and responds appropriately when you ask them to use their words. Once you reach this stage with your learner, remember to model one step higher than their current ability. So if they are using one-word sentences, model two-word sentences, and so forth. Teaching your dog to use the buttons productively may take months or even years, but if you keep at it, I'm sure you'll be surprised at what your pup has to say.